Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers. For me today, it's actually an evening, so I'm going to try to talk a bit quieter and calmer as to not wake anyone else, but hopefully it's still loud enough for everyone to hear. If not, I think I'll boost the audio in while editing. Um, yeah, so today we're going to finish off the season. We're gonna play the final match, which is really for nothing because we can't get relegated, nor can we get promoted. Horsham. Actually, there's a final match between Horsham and Bath, I guess, going on to see who can get promoted automatically. But unfortunately, next year we'll be doing another season of our national south. If we go into the schedule, on your right hand side, you should be seeing highlights and the goals that we scored. As you can see by the red, there's not going to be many goals, and the goalless draws as well. But yeah, I thought it would be nice for you to see the type of goals we're scoring and all that good stuff and get some of the players. So yeah, some of them are really nice goals. Last time we played, must have been against Brighton, the gay capital of the world. It's one of the worst performing videos, actually. A lot of people like that. I think it's on 69 views or 67 views as of recording. So that's a shame. I mean, it was an okay episode. It was batch recorded, that one, as I had a lot of stuff going on. And if anyone remembers the change of philosophy video, I said, oh, there won't be any more videos, I'll be taking it casual, I have more free time as I got released from my part-time job that I mentioned in that video to focus on that to not get fired. And I did, but for other reasons, because my manager was trying to force me to work on Easter Sunday because no other person wanted to. And as a result, they terminated my contract, which is absolutely fine. For anyone out there listening, do not work in the food industry. Terrible. Terrible, like, awful place to work. I remember, like, you go in at 8 a.m. and they give you a break at 10 a.m. and then you have to work the next, 6 hours without a break. You can't sit down. People are horrible. Especially the richer the area, the more, well, forgive the French, but cuntier the person is. Usually. And they don't even tip as nicely as they should. So there's always also that. But enough of real life stuff. There's going to be more editing. It's just letting you know that stuff changed. So there's going to be more free time to put into videos and stuff. So yeah, the first game was Hampton-Richmond after the Brighton game. We actually won 2-0. Sonny scored 2 goals. They were pretty nice goals, to be fair. Then we went into the FA Cup. FA Trophy 4th round against Barnet. We took it to extra time. And Oggy got us a win in the 93rd minute. Scenes at I forgot what our stadium's called. It was actually that Hive, so we were away and we managed to get it. So our away fans were having all 71 of our away fans were having a blast. Then we played Malden and Tipperary. We drew 1-1. Sunday scoring again. He's been great. I hope we can get him back next season on loan. Maybe we'll try to get someone better, but we'll see. Then we played Farnborough. We lost 2-1 Sunday with the pen. So yeah, it was a poor performance from the team, and a lot of the clubs still at this level in this league are better than us, and it's going to be tough to get wins. Luckily, that was not the case against Hayes and yielding an easy 2-0. Oggy and Sunday scoring again. They're developing a nice partnership at this stage. 3-2 against Dulwich Hamlet. I think we were a bit unlucky. They got a win in the 58th minute, and we weren't able to get an equaliser, but it happens. Sunday and Oggy scoring again. Then Hartlepool, a 3-2 win in the FA Trophy 5th round. Could this be the year we win a domestic title? Hartlepool in the vanarama National, so the league above. Great club. Great club. There's a bit of a stretch. I mean, bigger club than us with better players. And we actually were winning we were 2 goals cushion. We had a 2-goal cushion, and then Jack Roberts gave us a scare in the 68th minute, but it didn't really matter. On to Yeovil, one of our worst performances purely by the goal count, and even average rating wise, this was very poor. You can't probably see it right now because the half of the screen is the highlights. I don't know if they finished by now because they're not that long. I think they're 2 minutes, and I was rambling about my job. But yeah, just demolished Oggy's scoring our only goal in that game. Then we played Chelmsford, 2-0. We lost again. It was a bit of a... I was scared we might go in a bad form and get relegated. Luckily, Gloucester, we turned it around 2-0. A Colonda sending off helped us in that game. And Sunday and Oggy, it's like London versus, when one scores, the other scores as well. Come in pairs. And they're no different. Then Enfield Town, easy 1-0 win. There was one highlight in the whole match, and that was the goal from Kevin, so brilliant. Then we played Dover, another game we conceded 5 goals, which concerned me a little bit, as we are playing 5 at the back, quite defensive. I mean, we have complete wingbacks on attack to try to create crosses and all that stuff, but still, when we're defending, it should be a solid shape of 5-3 midfield and defend, but I guess it's just the quality of players that we have and we're playing against. There's still a lot of our players we actually held from Division 10. So that might be part of the problem. But hopefully, as we stabilize, we'll probably be here next season, probably the season after. We stabilize, we get better quality players in, try improve the finances, hopefully with another cup run of some sorts. That's the plan. Plans never always... Plans don't always... come out okay, I'm just giving up on that sentence because clearly I'm having a mini stroke. We played against Weston-super-Mare and we actually won 3-2. White getting a run out this game I think Oggy was suspended, I believe, for this match. So White came in and played, and he actually scored. Good for him, but he's still just going to be a backup. And then Sunday also, without Oggy actually scoring first, he also scored 2 goals to get us the win. Another late scare from Damiola Ajay in the 74th. Didn't really matter. Then we played Bath, who were first in the league at this moment. At this time in the league, they were first. And we drew 0-0 at home, which was actually good. Well, actually, no, away, sorry. We drew away at their ground, which was... I was very pleased. Then at our ground, we lost 2-1. Which was a shame, to say the least, because I actually thought we made it to quarterfinals, and I thought we could win this All Cup competition, but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't written in the stars. Then in the Worthing game, it was worth nothing. Slough, well, terrible. I mean, it's a terrible sounding place. I've never been to Slough. I don't know if it's a nice place. It's on the way to Reading. That I travel in for sometimes for university. Never stopped off at Slough. When I look out the window, but anyways, we didn't have to be there for too long. We beat them 2-0, so everything was good. White get another appearance and another goal, so maybe I should have played him more this season. If we could have a quick look, 6 games, 8 off the bench, 3 goals, 2 assists. As a backup, he's doing his job. He's 24 years old now. He's still 6'5", and he's got a bit some improvement left in him, but he probably never will reach it, unfortunately. But he will keep him around probably forever, because if he's on a part-time contract, there's no need to release him in the future. Then we played Maidstone, which in real life I think they're the vanarama national. No, they weren't. But I thought they were a big club. Anyway, they are in my head at this level. We lose to an 85th minute winner from Mendes Liang. Unfortunate, but we move, and that actually started a bit of a downward spiral for us. We played Bath again. No change this time. We lose 2-0. This was at home. Our ground is called Athletic Ground. That's a bit disappointing. I mean, it's not our stadium. We're renting it, but then we played St Albans. Another tough performance. 3-0 loss. A bit poor, but at this stage, I think in the season we were going to be safe, regardless of winning or losing. We couldn't go up or down, so it was just a pointless game. And now it's just rotating the squad. Uche again games and all that stuff. Then we played Bognor Regis, who we beat 1-0. I think that's 2 wins. No, actually, 1 win, 1 draw against Bognor this season. Corinthian Casuals, 0-0. They actually have a picture. Is that? Oh, they do have a picture of Kings Meadow. That's fun. 0-0. Nothing to really say. And then Chippenham, we beat them 2-0, which was quite nice. I think they're in the relegation zone. I'm not sure. If you have a quick look at the table, they are in 22nd. So they have been relegated. All the teams have already been relegated. So the final day of the season is just, I guess, to reminisce about the season and just to send it off. And then this season, I will make a cut if needs be, and we will get to the end of season review, because we are yet to have one in this series. Because before they just didn't load, because we were in leagues that weren't in the official game. Last season was taking too long, and I didn't want to edit the video. But today we will definitely see it and have a look at what's going on and how we are improving as a club at Gillingham. I think in the intro I said it wrong, and I said it wrong the other video, which is my bad. Apologies to any viewers and to that viewer that left that comment about Gillingham. Also, I'd like to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We are on 39 subscribers, so whoever's number 40, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll give you a shout in the video. We'll crop your comment and acknowledge your greatness in the next episode of the new season. I'll probably be doing a transfer window. No, I'll be looking for players to sign. I won't be making a special episode. Some people do. I know Jack Work the Space does transfer specials. I like watching them, but sometimes not really. I get showcasing the players, but I feel like a club like us, we can't attract a lot of players. We won't be making many signings, and that type of video feels pointless to us specifically. And I can just quickly showcase it in other type of episode, but maybe in the future we could do like transfer specials. It's always good. I like watching other people play for Manager and other smaller content creators that are on my level that get like 40, 21 or 400 views to see what else people are doing. I think so far, from what I picked up, there's a lot of people that one thing I do think I've gone for me is a unique save style, because no one else is doing a challenge where they're using giant players, quote unquote. So that gives scramble. Okay, we got it out. A unique aspect to my save, and people maybe might be more interested. And I think my biggest weakness, I mean, this is not a job interview, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just thinking out loud, I suppose, at this stage. Is probably my commentary. Still need to improve on that. Sometimes I enunciate things wrong. Sometimes I fumble on my thoughts. So even that wasn't really coherent. And I'm pretty sure in the Brighton episode, I was trying to explain something and I kept getting distracted with the game. And I don't think anything I said in that episode made any sense at all. But yeah, that's what I'm striving for. And be a bit more energy, but I have to be a bit reserved, especially when I'm recording at night and in general, because I'm still living in my parents' house. It's not a situation where I'm 45, I'm 19. So, we just gave a penalty. So I have to be more reserved, as I was saying. I reckon we can save this one. Nearly. Okay, Hale Brown's been playing good to play this game. I haven't... there's been a scramble and a player's not happy now. I mean, a lot of yellow cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow cards. That's over half a squad on a yellow. Maybe I should make some subs. And we're at half-time. Obviously, that makes it easier. Shout them that we're not doing good. Fire them up. I'm going to give them till the 55th minute to impress, to make a difference, and I'll make some subs. We were expected to lose this game, so I'm not too bothered. Dartford are they're actually in the playoffs, so they are a good club. Uche hits it wide. I've been impressed by the quality of our finishing. From some of the goals that we have scored were immensely impressive. I would even go as far as to say, especially by Sunday, although his stats or attributes would not imply that he is a technical finisher. Some of his goals have been highly impressive, and that's Affinity. Okay, you've pissed me off now. I'm gonna release him. Yeah. Can I release him now in the game? Because that's ridiculous. Gave away 2 pens. Contract release on a free. Fuck off. Bye bye. He's played majority of the games, but just pissed me off, man. Shit fullback anyway. And now the symbol move out. We're gonna have to drop into more conservative 4-3-2. Yeah. No, we're gonna stop playing with the complete wingbacks. We'll confirm changes. See if I probably should have made more subs. Apologies. Something in my throat. I am concerned when I see my backline. Oh, I forgot to mention I offered new contracts to Twin and to USL because they are our best players, highly rated players. They've been performing really well in the league, and they are young, so they hold some value. And I offered them another year contract and then an extension on top of that, so we have them for 2 years effectively. And I'm excited about that because I was scared they're going to leave. Twin is on £300 a week, which is a lot of money, but he is the only competent midfielder we have. We have a lot of positions to improve on, and probably not a lot of players that can improve us. No, there are, but not a lot that will join that would improve us, and that's going to be the struggle for a very long time. We had a youth intake. It was a poor youth intake. No one that's small that can play football, and there was no player that was 6'4" or above. So just don't even bother. And that's the thing is, I was thinking, going forwards, do we really invest into the youth? Because the odds of us getting a player that's 6'4" and above is very low. And yet it would be nice to get some players and maybe it pay off. But I think the most important thing to get done first will be the training facilities to actually improve the players, because most of the time we will be buying players from other clubs, try to develop them, sell them for profit, etc., etc. And we lose the final game of the season. I'm blaming it purely on Finity because I'm far from pleased. Individuals, if I could, I would beat him up. I would jump this fucking idiot. What's the meanest thing I can say to him? I'll throw a bottle at his head. There we go. Seemed to lose confidence. Brilliant. I hope that's the end of his full career. Stupid prick. I'll be honest. I may be overreacting, but I've never seen that before. A player gives away 2 penalties, 2 stupid tackles, has a terrible performance, loses us the game, and he's not a good fullback. I brought him in, and he was I thought he's the best we could do. Hopefully that's not the case, or shot us in the foot for next season. Powerhouse Princess Park. That's a brilliant name. I love some alliteration. Dartford. We were expected to lose. Bath go up as champions, and I'm not going to say the name. Is the youngster to look out for too. He has great physicals. Not a lot else. And he's good, to be fair. Hayes and Yielding, unlucky to have him. Wouldn't mind having him if he was a bit taller. Also, for those observant viewers, we have Dale Eve at our club. And you're wondering, how has this happened? Because I said that we will just be using Diaz Lara as our backup, and we won't be signing Dale for any money. And then I forgot to cancel his contract, and I thought we did, so we have him until the end of the season. I don't know, maybe I extend his contract because he is on 150 weeks, which is not bad, but then money may be used to get someone better. Although as backups go, he's not the worst. And Diaz Lara was the worst. He was really, really bad. We have a lot of players here, like Barry, who are not up to scratch. Physically good, he's pacey, but he can pass the ball. I mean, he's not the worst, decision. I'm saying, what am I even trying to say? Not the worst, but for a deep line playmaker or advanced playmaker, he's not the worst. I will admit, but we need better than that. Gregory this season, for anyone interested, 4 goals and 2 assists, so not the greatest return from him. Fans still love him. He will still be here. 1.5 stars, but he won't be getting much game time. Kevin, 13 appearances, 14 off the bench, so 27 appearances in total, and only 2 goals and assist. 6.65 is pretty poor. And that kind of worries me. He was meant to be like the backup, like a bench super sub type esque player, in the style of With from the first 2 seasons before he retired, and now is our assistant manager. For those who don't know, and yeah, unfortunately, he did not live up to those expectations. So I don't know if he's £5 a week, so he's not the biggest investment. His youth contract will expire soon, and we'll probably just release him, Haysom. We have a lot of like those players. Bennett, another backup. He's not great. So yeah, we'll try to improve upon that. I'm gonna do a cut, and then I'll come back when we have a season preview. So we're back, but we're not back with a season review. But we have, I don't know why or how, I didn't expect this. The board have announced plans to build a new stadium and a process of searching for suitable sites and possible investors. The main reason behind the decision was that the chairperson Scott John really wanted to relocate the club back to their home city of Gillingham, Dorset. The board, however, pointed out this would not be a smooth process, as it will be some time before any plans can be finalised and put into action. Chairperson Scott John really wants to take the club to the next level, considering building a new stadium to a big step in that direction. This, I mean, maybe this has only happened because we are fan owned and the chairperson is a fan, and obviously we are 2 hours away on the opposite side of England from Gillingham, so this is actually quite cool that the fans want the stadium to be back in their actual city. If we just quickly look, club info, facilities, athletic ground. Okay, I wonder if that's actually going to get built or if that's going to fall through. We are actually not a legend, so hopefully, maybe, is there a chance that the stadium could be named after me? Or are we going to have to wait like another 10, 15 years? I mean, a Kieran Oggy stadium that'd be pretty cool. If it's a Joe Gregory stadium, yeah, that's pretty boring. He's like, I love Joe Gregory, but he's not really featuring that much. He's been a good player. He doesn't do it anymore. He's just going to be here as a backup. He might leave. Who knows? And it's just it's a shame. It's a shame that it might be him and that might not be me. But I'm still determined for this season review. It's the emails doesn't come up. It's been 2 days after a match, so hopefully we get that, and I'll get back to you once we get the season review.